Okay, Mom. Hope you can hear this. I've been promising this for a while. That this is my current garden setup. So let's start over here with the large raised bed. I told you I was building this. I built it the end of the winter there, and just kind of coming in. This bed is 3 feet wide, 9 feet long, and something like 2.5 feet tall, filled with topsoil, raised bed soil, and some compost. This is supposed to be my potato pot. I don't know if you can see them in there. I have just a few things poking up. I'm not sure if those are weeds or my potatoes. Getting late in the season for potatoes to start coming up. I'm worried that we got so much rain in April that they all rotted. We'll see. But over here on this end, you can see my bush beans. 3 rows of bush beans. These were each planted 2 weeks apart, but what's funny is these over here were the ones I planted first. So I think they got stunted by a winter frost. These I planted second. They're doing the best. And these were just planted about 2 weeks ago. Looks like I've got something that loves these leaves. We'll see. Then we got the sugar snap peas here. They're already growing like gangbusters here. You can see at the bottom I have some yellowing on these leaves that I was telling you about. We'll see. The tops seem to be fine, and I do have a couple of peas already starting to come up. So that's cool. Then I got 2 rows of tomatoes here. So these are some over here. I got this as a Roma tomato. This is also a Roma tomato. These are all best boys here. Doing rather well. Starting to flower. Starting to grow rather high. Looks like I need to push this back through this trellis. We'll see. Interspersed throughout the garden, you'll see I've got these onions and some marigolds just to try and keep the pests from getting too zoned in on what we've got. But still with the tomatoes. Over here are my last 2 that were from the seeds of the San Marzanos. But if you look, they look more like the parsley leaves over here, so I'm not sure what's going on, whether these are actually tomatoes, but they're sure stunted, so I don't know what's going on. These are my herbs over here. So we've got cilantro coming in rather nicely. What are you, thyme? Oregano. These 2 rows here are oregano. This is thyme, these 2 rows. Sage, I don't know if you can still see this with my shadow there. And then parsley is just absolutely growing like crazy. I need to find something to do with this parsley. I got some really good basil going on here. Sweet basil and some Thai basil. I've got 3 black zucchini. So 1, 2, 3. Actually, these are 2 plants over here. I put 2 seeds down in each of these holes. I think I need to cull one of them for each. So we'll see. That's the raised bed. Over here on the side of the raised bed, I have mixed greens, which are coming along great, but I don't know if you can tell, I've got grass interspersed throughout. So I've got to figure out how to get out of that. So that's the raised bed. Over here we've got compost pile number 1. This is just leaves and grass that I kind of stir every week. It's pretty warm under there, so I hope that we've got some good composting every week, that it gets a little bit blacker. I've got this big rain barrel that is full of compost. You can see here, I don't know if you get a good shot of that. I've got some garden waste on top, but otherwise that's a lot of really good stuff in there. Very happy with how that's coming. It's hot as hell. There's the new peach tree that Jody planted. Don't know if you got a good look at that. But then up here, we're turning this porch, or this deck, excuse me, into our own little private garden as well. So most of this is Jody's stuff. Whatever this is not doing very well. I'd say it's probably time to write that off. Whatever this is, I thought was dead a while back, but it's springing back. This is my second herb garden up here. Got some fennel. I'm sorry, this is the fennel. This is dill, lemongrass, and there is some, what are you, oregano over there. So I guess I have 2 oreganos. But the rest of these are all Jody's over here. And then there's this stuff over here. She's got some asparagus in these 3 containers. This is the only one that's coming up. I don't know what the deal is with that. No idea what you are. Oh, artichoke. This is Jody's. Mint is all Jody's. This broccoli seems to have been planted a little late in season. I expected it needed cooler weather. As I'm filming this, it's 95 degrees right now. She's got some rosemary here. I don't know what all these little things are. This is her blueberry bush, tree, whatever you call it, with some little wire to keep Belle out. This is mine, arugula, in here. It's a little redder than I would expect it, which tells me that it's missing some nutrient. Not sure what that is. This is Jody's grape. She's got on a wire trellis. Do not know what this is. Looks like it might be more mint. I'm not sure. Hold on, there's a tag back here. Yep, more mint, spearmint. And these, I think, are strawberries. Yeah. So that's the garden. We do have another herb bin up front that's got some rosemary and some chives and some mint in it. That's a big old whiskey barrel that's just full of those things. But anyhow, that's everything. Thought I'd give you a show. Happy Mother's Day. Love you.